I've got my March Scentsy Whiff Box, so if you're excited to see what's inside here like I am, then stay tuned. Hi and welcome to our channel. My name is Tracy. Binda and Chloe are in the other room, but if you're new, welcome. Thanks so much for checking us out. And if you're returning, thank you so much for being a part of our YouTube family. So this is my Scentsy Whiff Box. Now I do get this from my consultant Stacy. However, she is no longer going to be doing Scentsy. I guess there were some contract changes. So I don't know who this will roll over to, but once I find that out, I will give you my link in the description. I won't give you Stacy's because she won't be doing this anymore. But what I like about this is you get things that you may not even find on Scentsy. You get some breaks, but you also get like things that are exclusive to the box, as well as things like you didn't even know Scentsy had. The other thing I like is that this is an American company and things are, I believe everything's made here in America, or at least the scents are. I'm not sure about the ceramics, but I'll check on the box as I go through them. Let's see. This is your first sniff of what's new. So I guess we're going to be getting some new products in here. It looks like we got 4 products this month. So I'm going to go over the scent bricks first. They also sent, as I showed you, a catalog. And so that's really pretty right there. So it does have, you know, everything that you can purchase from their site in here. Again, you do go through a consultant. It's, you know, similar to like Tupperware and those kind of things where you have a consultant. And they have really, really nice burners. My only thing with them is that I really wish their burners had silicone inserts because it is hard as anything to get those out. So I actually use like little silicone inserts in mine that I got in like a bento box set. So they're like about this high so they don't poke up too high over, because otherwise getting them out is like, you can freeze them, but if it's glass, it can actually crack. I found that out with one of my Yankee Candle ones that I cracked because I put it in the freezer, and then when I took it out, got it out, the whole thing cracked. So, and I wasn't even hard with it. So I do like having those little inserts. Okay, so for our scent bricks, we have Keep On Blooming, made in Idaho. So the scents I know are made here in the US. Oh, that's nice. I don't always like florals, but this is more like a lilac. And then Lemon Heaven. My daughter's going to love this. She is a lemon scented girl. Loves lemon. She will eat lemons. Oh, that's more like a lemon cake. Like there's vanilla in there. Almost like a lemon coffee cake scent. Not coffee smelling, but you know, like cakey, like those crumbles. Not really cinnamon, but almost a hint. All right, next we have this. So this is which would put the wax in. So you see what I'm saying? Like this doesn't have the silicone like the Happy Wax does. So I would recommend finding like something small and silicone that you can put in there, even if it's like a cupcake silicone mold that you cut down or something, which will leave you with 11 out of the 12, you know, if you get the separate ones. But I would definitely recommend that because it definitely makes it much easier to just pop it out. This is called White Fluted, and it's a nice size, I will say. That's a very nice size. So it looks a lot like this one, which is a $25 item. Looks a lot like that, only that's in black. Oh yeah, here it is on the next page, $25. So right there we've got a nice full-size product. All right, and then there's this bag of, it looks like sample waxes, and these are probably some new scents. It's going to be my guess. I do wish the card at least told you, like, what you were getting. So it's all new this month. Your March Whiff Box includes a stylistic ceramic warmer and 5 just released fragrances. Okay, so it does say a little bit. All right, the warmer, however, is made in China. So it's just the scent. That was what I suspected, but I didn't want to say it until I knew. All right, so we have Ocean Shimmer. So that looks like this. I don't want to open these because unlike these, you can't reclose them. Pearlescent Coast. Freshwater Sage. Italian Sunshine. That sounds delicious. And Island Bloom. So those are 5 of the new scents. Let me see if there's a description of these in here. Okay, so Freshwater Sage is a vibrant citrus zest and bergamot tea leaves, adrift in marine musk. I would not have expected that, but that sounds nice. Island Bloom is a tropical expedition abundant with bright starfruit, watermelon, and island palm. Italian Sunshine has Italian bergamot, which I did expect. Sun-kissed coconut, sweet berries, and warm amber. Ocean Shimmer is Capri lemon with blue musk and sea spray. Pearlescent Coast is lotus blossom and bamboo, finished with apricot musk. All right, so I'm pretty excited. I think those are all going to be nice scents, and they do have like this whole little wheel to tell you if it's fruity or fresh, and so mine are fresh and fruity, and I have 1 floral. So I have 2 fresh, 2 fruity, and 1 floral. And so you probably would have gotten like a mixture of, I'm going to guess, like not everybody got the same. They also have sweet lime and peach, which yum. But lime sometimes can go wrong. Sweet pea and freesia, wild for wildflowers, which is actually a citrusy scent. Barefoot Beach, which is woods. I'm glad I didn't get that one. And Desert Twilight, which is also wood. So I'm glad I didn't get that one either. So I think I got some ones that I would really like. So however they picked those out, that was a great job. And then these bars are, I guess, $6 each. It's a Scentsy bar. So I'm guessing that's this. I thought this was called a brick, but that's not a bad price if that's what that is. It must be. And the other thing is if you find a scent that you really like and you get it on auto ship, even if they discontinue the scent, you will continue to get it until you cancel that. So that's also really nice because sometimes you fall in love with something and then you can't get it again. So that's another nice thing. And I like changing out the scents for the season. So that's one of the other reasons I really like getting this box, because you do get to change things out. And you get to try things that you may not know, like how you like it. All right, so that is my Scentsy Whiff Box. And tell me your thoughts. What do you think? Is this a good box? Do you like those scents? I think the price for just the bricks is very reasonable. The other thing I will tell you is they have cleaning products. So like if you like those cleaning wipes, those cleansing wipes, sometimes look at those in the box, and they're the best smelling ones I've ever smelled before. I don't use them a lot, but I like to keep them in the bathroom so that like after you brush your teeth, it's a quick cleanup from like the toothpaste and whatnot. So they do have some really nice scents in that as well. All right, well, that's all I have for now. Please consider hitting that like, subscribe, and notification bell. Thank you so much for spending some of your time with me, and hopefully I'll see you soon.